Hey guys, this is OMG Reviewer, and as you can see by the title, this is Mega Man X2 for the Super Nintendo. Now, I know what you're thinking, why am I starting with X2 instead of X1? It's because I'm encountering problems with X1. I can't get the final upgrade. And I'm going to just say it out loud right now, the Hadouken. I can't get that for some reason. I try all the tricks. I even went through the stage without getting hit 5 times in a row and it didn't even appear. So until I get that problem resolved and figure out how to do it consistently, I'm not going to be doing that Let's Play. And for the status of Mega Man 1, I know I did Mega Man 2 earlier. For Mega Man 1, I've currently played it. I can get through the levels fine. It's just Yellow Devil. I can't get past that guy. Not even the pause trick works. Because I am... one thing I do want to mention is that I'm playing this on the Virtual Console. This is not a legitimate copy. This is a emulation. And sorry if you see the thing for a second. I wanted to play the thing for you guys, but since I am playing this on the Wii, I am using a GameCube controller. I'm not playing this on the Wii U, I'm playing it on the Wii. I have a GameCube controller, and I'm using that for the majority of the thing. And I just showed you the layout I'm using, because that feels the most comfortable for me. And my mic just ran out of battery. Nope, still has a little bit of juice of it, but I'm going to be annoyed for this whole entire part, so I'm sorry. Well, no, you guys can't hear it, but there's ringing in my ear because of the low volume of my headset. But welcome to the first stage. This stage is pretty easy. There's nothing bad about it. It's just the first stage. It gets you used to some of the controls. I think for a first stage, for a first timer, it throws a little bit too many enemies at you. It doesn't explain enough. Like, yeah, like, you can wall jump on one single wall, which I didn't know the first time I did it, and I died there. But, as long as you know these techniques, you should be fine playing throughout. Yeah. I think I just combusted my own sentence there again. God dang it. But here's our first boss. He is huge. Total pushover. Same kind of logic as in most first bosses. They're huge, but no real big threat. If you're playing the game for the second time, you should not get hit by him once. But if you're playing it for the first time, I would say you should only get hit once. If not at all, because it's really easy to dodge this guy. But now that the first boss is done, we are coming to these mysterious figures named Surge, Violin, and I forget the third guy's name, Agile. These guys will come into play later on in the game. In fact, later on in this part, one of them at least. But I'm trying to speed it up so I can get this done faster, but I'm trying to make sure you guys are able to read the text. So if you see that little sporadic spurt throughout the playthrough, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to show off what the things look like. Now, here's the map screen of all 8 Mavericks. You can play them in any order. What I would suggest is that you do either Wire Sponge or Overdrive Ostrich. I usually handle Wire Sponge first because he has an easy heart tank. Within the first 15 seconds, you can get a heart tank. Not even 5 seconds. You have access to a heart tank because in this game, unlike Mega Man, well, unlike Mega Man, X has upgrades and stuff like that he can attain throughout the levels. And it's much it's hard to explain. Basically, you see that little dimper health you have right there? Well, Mega Man can actually increase that health up to a certain point. I forget how many heart tanks there are. We're going to be getting all of them in this playthrough. Oh, so don't fret. This is going to be a 100% playthrough and jump cut. See? Yeah, I am cutting through this because this is also post commentary, people. So I'm not playing the game right now. I'm sitting on this nice, lovely chair, and yeah, I am going to make these cuts because while I do enjoy Mega Man X2, some of the stuff can be really boring, especially when I'm grinding, because I don't want to show you guys any of that. But I will tell you where good places to grind. Now, this is automated. I wasn't pressing any buttons. It's automatic that you automatically shoot down this pistol. That was redundant. That was really redundant. Ugh. But here we have Overdrive Ostrich. Looks difficult to avoid, but you just need to jump over him. And yeah, there's nothing really else to this battle. He does this attack, which I will admit it's hard to dodge, and this kick attack, which hurts like freaking nothing else. So my advice, dodge this attack as much as you can, and you should be fine. And if you off-screen him, he will run out in the background, and I suggest hanging out on a lower plane. Just that way you can easily jump over him if he runs at you. But yeah, nothing really to this boss fight. See, I think I'm gonna off-screen him right now. And dead. And I didn't. Oh, that would have killed me. But by the way, each Maverick in this game explodes, and there's explosions are so big, it's so awesome. And this tune is amazing. But just like Mega Man, you have access to enemy weapons as soon as you defeat them. However, in this game, you can upgrade your weapons with one certain upgrade in the game, and I will explain more once we get there. Now here is Wire Sponge. Not that difficult, and here's the heart tank. I'm gonna show it off right now. Easy heart tank. There you go. Increases your health. Ugh. But about this stage, so I heard before that the weather changes no matter for whatever element hits it. Yeah, I was dumb there. You can laugh at me. I don't know what the heck happened. This is not one of my best playthroughs of Mega Man X2. I'm just gonna say that right now. In fact, I need to do a lot more editing in this than I usually had to do, because I originally did this game with Riz2512, but it didn't come out good, and we also kind of lost some footage with it, so I decided just, what the heck, I'm going to do this by myself. Well, so just a little hint for anybody who wants to know, I've done this game before, and that playthrough was a lot better than this. But here's me stupidly thinking that, like, these enemies, I don't know if these enemies drop anything. I was trying to get some more health, although Wire Sponge is super easy. It's just that I love health. Health is the best, man. So yeah. Alright, we're coming up to the boss right now, and just saying right here, here is a good spot to grind. Not right here. There, as soon as we beat this guy, he has, just saying, this guy has 3 attacks, that little bomb thing, 1 laser, then 3 lasers. Sometimes hard to dodge, but most of the time it's not. And here I'm showing off the grinding stuff. I'm only gonna show it off like 3 times, and then I'm gonna cut to when I have full energy tank, because yeah, I don't want to show you guys. See, cut, full energy tank, and the Sonic Slicer, and yeah, Mega Man's like woohoo when he enters the doorway. And yeah, sorry for the loss of immersion. I just had to switch to the Sonic Slicer. Wire Sponge. Easy, wicked easy, I would say. You can absolutely murder him with the Sonic Slicer. But he has 2 attacks that I've seen in battle before. One of them is to pull right near you. The other one is this. If you go as close as you possibly can to him, you will not get hit by the attack. And here's the special death animation. He's the only Maverick in this game that gets that kind of special death animation. I think this was something they were planning on doing with the rest of the Mavericks in the game, but I'm not completely sure on that. But anyways, now we have access to his little shot thing, like you saw in the battle, how he can pull himself to the other wall. We have access to that power now. So, yay. But ugh. Now we are introduced to the X Hunters. We don't know their name right now because this cutscene mentions that they're the X Hunters. My personal opinion of them, they're worth going after. Some people might not say they're worth going after, but I like going after them. They're a decent challenge. Although, I will tell you guys right now, I messed up on this. I messed up on this playthrough right now. I'm editing through it, so it doesn't happen. So I still able to show off the complete game, but it's just that I messed up in this playthrough because I thought I could wait a little bit for one of the X Hunters fights, because these guys, once they're gone, you don't see them on the map anymore. They are gone. You will not see them again. And that happened with me, and I had to reset. But yeah, I did some grinding there, and that was where the boss door was during the level. I'll mention it probably again when we get to this level again. But here's Agile. Strategy for him. I heard he's weak to the bubble thing, but I usually just do this. See, he does an upper strike when you're up on the top of the wall. So best get is to get him into a lock while jumping on this wall. See, he's not. There we go. He does that, and if you're on the ground, he shoots the ground, which is I don't know if it's unavoidable. I've never been able to avoid it. But then again, meh. This is not one of my better playthroughs. Although, this is like the first time I'm able to get him into a really big lock. I mean, like, sometimes I would have to maneuver a little bit more, but this one he went down pretty easily. And I'm going to be doing this with all the X Hunter fights. I'm going to be editing to the point where I get to the boss room door just to show where the boss room door is. But other than that, I am going to be not showing off the stages until we go after the Maverick themselves. But yeah, that was just the boss fight. And for each one, you get Zero's parts, and collect all 3, and you win Zero, like a prize at the carnival. But I'm rambling on too much. That has been part 1 of Mega Man X. See you guys in part 2.